It's time for Eastern View High School basketball. Good evening, everybody. Donnie Johnson along with Gary Deal. Tonight we have the finals of the Region 4B Girls Tournament. The Powhatan Indians against the Eastern View Cyclones. Powhatan comes in with a record of 17 wins and 7 losses. The Cyclones, on the other hand, 19-2. And the one big thing at stake here is the fact, well, both these teams are going to the States on Friday, but if Eastern View can win, we'll play somewhere close to home. If Eastern View loses, we may be playing down in Suffolk.
Yes, down in Suffolk, Donnie. So this is a huge game tonight, and the girls need to come out with that same desire that they've had all through the tournament. The district tournament, Coach McCombs has got them playing with poise, with composure, and even though they're outmatched most of the time by size, they are hustling and playing like they want to be here.
Well, Sanaya Brown, who twisted her ankle the other night at during the ball game, is okay. She's going to play tonight. I talked to the coaches over there, and she's in good shape. So that's a plus on the Eastern View side. Now, Powhatan comes in with 2 kids that are going to college. Kayla Terry is going to Lynchburg College. She's a senior. And Faith Henderson, who has scored 1,269 points in her career, is going to Christopher Newport. And Faith's mother, Christy, is the head coach. So we got a lot of little stories going on in this game tonight.
We do. And if the girls can come out and play hard, hustle the way they've been hustling, go after loose balls the way they've been going after loose balls, and rebounds with McKenna and Washington. And, Trinity had 12 rebounds the other night. So the guards are going to the offensive boards and the defensive boards. And Hyunku, what she said in the paper today, Donnie, I want to read it. She said she was asked about clutch situations and getting nervous. This does not sound like a freshman to me. She says everyone feels pressure, she said, but the way you overcome that is by executing. And I knew that's what my team needed me to do in that situation. To me, that doesn't sound like a freshman.
Well, she's a good kid, a lot of good kids. Mike McCombs, we were talking the other day, he said, these girls are really special. And they are, and let's hope they can bring home the Region 4B championship trophy tonight. And I got a prediction, team that has the most points at the end of the game is going to be the winner. We'll be back with the starting lineups and tonight's ball game in just a moment. The Powhatan Indians and the Eastern View Cyclones on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We are just moments away from the tip-off of this Region 4B final game between the Powhatan Indians and the Eastern View Cyclones. Donnie Johnston and Gary Deal with you, and Powhatan comes in as the 5th seeded team in the Region 4B tournament. Eastern View, of course, the number 1 seed. So on paper, at least, Eastern View should have the edge.
Yeah, I expect the Eastern View girls to come out and play really well tonight, Donnie. And like we said in pregame, hustle, rebound, play with passion. They're coached so well that I think it's going to take them through where they're going to be champions of this tournament.
All right, the Sean Somerville over there giving out instructions on how to behave, and I think maybe we ought to have a quiz after this is over because a lot of people on Friday night didn't really pay attention to it. So let's hope we have a much better atmosphere than we did then. And we're going to have the Star Spangled Banner in just a moment, and we will have the starting lineups. Eastern View and Powhatan. Eastern View comes in with a record of 19 wins and 2 losses. They beat Cortland 41-40 and Monacan 52-44 to get to this point.
At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your headgear.
And Powhatan beat Mechanicsville and Matoka to get to the finals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem. Just about set for the starting lineups. As we said, one of the players to watch for, or two of the players to watch for the Powhatan Indians, number 22, Faith Henderson. She has scored almost 1,300 points in her career despite the fact that she missed about half of last year. And Kayla Terry, the guard, and they're both committed to colleges. Kayla Terry, number 2, will be going to Lynchburg, and Faith Henderson going to Christopher Newport. All right, Gary, let's get the starting lineups.
For Powhatan, number 2, Kayla Terry. And she's the point guard. Number 4, Samantha Flippo. Number 11, I have a number 11, Donnie. You have a number 11? 24 is in, it's Catherine Cervello, and we know 22 is Faith Henderson.
I think 11 is Corinne Lampman.
Okay, that was I had her number 34. Okay, thank you.
Well, I had her 34 too, but that's all she gave me because they gave me her their lineup out of the book, and she was listed. So anyway, we will get her straight before the night is over. But the main thing we want to get straight is this Eastern View girls and get them on to a victory, and now they're going to be introduced.
19 wins, 2 losses, coached by Coach of the Year, Mike McCombs. Number 2, Angie Oyanku, first team All-District. Trinity Washington, number 3, first team All-District. McKenna Warren, number 5, second team All-District, 11 points and 11 rebounds for the year. Number 11, Sanaya Brown, hit several clutch shots the other night when they were needed. Number 23, second team All-District, Destiny Washington.
All right, as we said, Powhatan comes in seeded 5th from the Dominion District, 17-7 on the year, and the Eastern View Cyclones 19-2, of course, out of the Battlefield District. The winner of this game will get to choose where it plays next. So if Eastern View should win, we will probably play it someplace like Orange or Cortland. If Eastern View loses, we may be playing in China.
Well, this Faith Henderson, you know, like you said, the daughter of the coach, she's the all-time leading scorer for girls at Powhatan.
Yes, she is. She is. All right. McKenna Warren will be jumping for Eastern View. We are underway. Trinity Washington out front. Ayanku, Angie Ayanku. Wanted to take the shot, didn't. Destiny Washington flips it out to her sister.
So Powhatan's in a man-to-man defense.
Shania Brown, baseline. Back outside. And Trinity Washington will set it up. Ayanku gets a pick, turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound, Washington. Driving the baseline. Dumps it off to McKenna Warren for 2. Eastern View with the early lead. Long three-point shot is down the hole for Kayla Terry. 3-2 Powhatan. Brown flips it back out. Warren takes it down. Back out. Now back to Warren, who makes a move down low. Washington on the drive. No. Scramble for the loose ball. Coming up with it is Sam Flippo. And a turnover. Oh, excuse me. Foul is on Destiny Washington. Anderson.
I feel like, Donnie, that the way that this team can hurt you is hitting threes. So I think Coach McCombs is probably going to extend his defense out to watch those threes.
Well,
there we go. There's the second
That's
one.
2 of them, Kayla.
Exactly, exactly.
Kayla Terry puts in a 3, and it's 6-2.
You don't want a team getting hot on you by hitting threes, so you're going to have to extend that defense out and make them go in the low post and drive on you.
Destiny Washington tries a 3, and she's way off. Grian Lampman brings it over. Terry outside. Lampman got it. That's a 2. And Mike McCombs wants to talk things over before this gets out of hand. 8-2. Eastern View is trailing with 5:32 to go in the first period. We will be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
8-2, the Powhatan Indians out to an early lead here in this Region 4B final game here at Eastern View High School.
Yeah, Donnie, I think Coach McCombs is going to have to go to a man-to-man and speed this game up. We talk about pace of the game all the time. And Powhatan is playing their pace of the game right now, and we're in the zone. I think Coach is probably going to go to a man-to-man, I'm thinking.
Catherine Cirillo is turned the ball over there walking. So Eastern View gets the basketball. In it comes Destiny Washington driving. Oh, what a shot. Didn't go in, but it was imaginative. Henderson in the corner. Lampman, 3. 11-2. You know, on paper, we look like the better team there, but you don't get to this point in this tournament by not being good. And a 3 there, and we needed that one. 11-5.
I'd like to see the defense, the pressure turn up on the defensive end here.
Henderson in the middle. Almost lost it, kicks it out. Kayla Terry. Now Henderson splits 2 players. Lampman drives, puts it up, can get it, didn't finish. And a foul is going to be called. Foul is, I think it's going to be on Sam Flippo. Nope, it's on Corinne Lampman. Her first and a first-team foul on the Indians. 11-5, a 6-point lead for the Powhatan Indians from down in the Powhatan's down around Richmond. A little bit east. Oh, nice drive, but a slap out of bounds there by Catherine Cirillo.
Eastern View can score and go to a full court press. I think it might be a good option to try here. I don't know if they will or not, but that would definitely speed the game up.
Shania Brown takes the shot. Got it. That's a 2. 11-7. They will not press. Henderson with Angie Hiyanku on her. Kayla Terry. This is the 3. Lampman comes down with it. Steal. Hiyanku, but she stepped on the line. Christy Henderson, the coach over there, directing traffic. Yelling signals. Lampman with the ball outside. Eastern View still in the zone. From the corner, shot no good by Flippo. All the way, Destiny Washington was too far under and couldn't get the ball up. But she will go to the line as she was fouled.
And Donnie, right there explains why to all the viewers that the game, we need to increase the pace of the game because of number 3 for Eastern View. That's when she's at her best.
And she hits that first shot. 11-8. Eastern View back to within 3. Powhatan was out 8-2, so they got out to an early lead, but Eastern View clawing their way back. Second shot coming by Trinity Washington, and she misses this one, but a whistle. And I think we got a lane violation, so we'll do it over again. Corinne Lampman, I think, was the one in the lane too early. So Trinity gets a second shot and makes the most of it. 11-9. Eastern View down back to within 2 with 3:08 to go, first period.
Eastern View has gone to a 1-2-2.
No walk there. Terry for 3, no. Rebound under there. Trinity Washington, the smallest player in the area. Hiyanku missed. Cirillo dumps it off. Henderson got it. 13-9. Fans behind us thought should have been a travel call there, but nothing was. Almost a steal by Henderson. Good group of fans here tonight from down Powhatan. And a really good group from Eastern View. Warren off the glass too hard. Trinity Washington off the glass too hard. And a whistle and a foul, I think. No, maybe it wasn't a foul. Maybe it was just an out of bounds play.
All right, here we go right here, Donnie.
Now
Here we go with the full court press.
picking them up full court.
Been waiting for that, and just want to see how Powhatan handles this.
They handled that one pretty well. Henderson for three. Nope. Ayanku for Eastern View. Puts it up. Did not get the foul. Did not get the basket, but drew the foul. That was a nice play by Angie. If she'd have gone straight into the girls, she would have got a charge, but she took her time, went up to the angle to the side, and now makes the first of 2 free throws.
Well, you can tell she's had some instruction, because what she did is she put her body into the defender, and that's the way instructors are instructing now to do that. Sometimes I think it's not really a foul, because the defender a lot of times is vertical, but they call it most of the time.
Shot by Lampman is no good. Almost a steal, but it will stay with Eastern View. Ayanku will toss it in. Candace Brown now in. Trinity Washington. Trying to get a pick. Into the lane, puts it up, no, and she is fouled.
I like Trinity Washington, the way she stops and goes and misdirection, and she handles the ball so well. She can do that, and she gets a lot of open shots like that.
First shot up is good by Trinity. Emma Terry, 15, one who charged with the foul. She is the younger sister of Kayla Terry. Kayla's a senior, Emma is a freshman. Second shot is good. 13-12, Eastern View back to within one and applying pressure in the backcourt. And a backcourt. Kayla Terry put the foot in the backcourt and caused the turnover.
There we go, Donnie. Got to speed up the pace of the game. I think it will be in Eastern View's favor.
Cyclones can take the lead now. We're down to 1:20 in the first period. And a steal. Kayla Terry all the way. Missed it. Washington lost it. Candace Brown comes down with it. .53 seconds and counting, first period. Ayanku into the lane, puts it up, won't go. Emma Terry, steal.
Set it back up.
And we got a foul. And I think that's going to be called on Henderson, Faith Henderson. And that's her first. Fifth team foul, though, on Powhatan, and that's going to be a factor in the second period because we get 17 fouls as a 1-on-1. Washington outside, under 30 seconds now. Eastern View may play for the last shot. Trinity down low. Warren got it. 14-13 Eastern View, 15 seconds. Steal. 5 seconds. Brown, no. And the first quarter comes to an end with a score. The Eastern View Cyclones 14, the Powhatan Indians 13. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Well, Gary Deal, the Eastern View Cyclones got down early by a score of 8-2, but they have come roaring back here and now take a 14-13 lead into the second period.
Yep, and the pace of the game has changed when Coach McCombs put that full court press on Donnie. And that right there is what you can't allow.
Henderson for three, and it's 16-14 Powhatan.
Thank you. I think Coach McCombs might maybe go to a man-to-man pressure defense here before long to try to take away those three-point shots.
Iancu has the ball stolen. Ahead. Shot up and in by Catherine Cirillo. 18-14. Down low. Brown cannot get the shot. Now, Eastern View will reset outside. Washington baseline, kicks it out. Destiny Washington missed everything. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Indians break it. Lampman for two. They do not seem to have any trouble with the press. 20-14, 6-point lead. McKenna Warren out front. Shania Brown gets it in low. Destiny Washington turns and puts it up. No. Cirillo driving with the left hand, missed it. The one thing that's bothering Eastern View is Powhatan's height.
Yeah.
They are not able, the Destiny Washingtons and the Trinity Washingtons are having a hard time getting in amongst these tall girls inside, just right there.
Yeah, Eastern View has been outmatched as far as height all year. And they've been able to hustle and overcome it. So.
Kayla Terry, no, but the follow-up is good by Sam Flippo. 22-14. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point lead for Powhatan.
Eastern View looks a little confused tonight. It looks like they're thinking a little too much on the court.
Well, they've had a couple of shots blocked. McKenna Warren lost that one. Powhatan is well coached and they have some height, so they're not a bad ball club. Shania Brown got it. Nice roll on the basket there. 22-16. We needed that one. Kayla Terry. Henderson. And traveling violation is going to be called against Sam Flippo.
Donnie, that was another big clutch basket by Sanaya Brown right there. I mean, the game could have got out of hand, and she came through with another important basket.
Lila Hackley in now, number 10.
I think Helyanko is going to have to get open and hit some outside shots tonight. She hadn't got any shots off yet.
In low, Warren has it taken away, but then, wait a minute here, we'll see what's going on. Foul is on Eastern View, and it's on McKenna Warren. And that's McKenna's first. Inbounds pass is out of bounds, so we'll do it again from the side. Cirillo gets it into Kayla Terry. Backcourt pressure. Terry races the clock. Henderson with a drive and a foul. Faith Henderson, almost 1,300 points in her career at the line, and nothing but net on that one, 23-16. And she got them both.
She's got a nice shot on her, Donnie.
She does, 24-16. 7 points already for her. Trinity to Washington outside. Under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Candace Brown.
That's what you got to do right there. You got to keep swinging the ball until get some opening, get some space, get an open shot.
Well, Yanku wanted to take that one, but Henderson was in her face. And now we got a foul called on Catherine Cirillo. Christy Henderson, the Powhatan coach, says she was just standing there with her hands up.
Well, and Trinity kind of got bailed out on that. She's going to have to realize she can't go in amongst those towers and try to shoot there unless she has created some space.
She got the first one at the free throw line, and she got the second one, 24-18, and we got a timeout on the floor. With timeout, we will pause for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
And while we got a moment here, we will thank all our sponsors. First of all, our live sponsor, Battlefield Automotive, and our other sponsors, Able Heating and Air, Found & Sons, Cash Imprints, and CFC Farm and Home Center. We thank them for making these telecasts possible. Kayla Terry out front, the senior, heading to Lynchburg College. Henderson heading to Christopher Newport. Lampman is open, missed it. Follow up, no good. Rebound, Eastern View. Trinity Washington, 2-on-2. Driving. Couldn't get it to fall. Got it again, put it up. No foul. Hayanku. And a foul is called, or something's called down there. I'm not sure what it was, but the whistle blew. And the foul is going to be called on
Well, Trinity Washington missed that shot. Instead of hanging her head, she kept hustling. Eastern View got the possession back and chance to make 2 foul shots here.
Angie Iancu will be at the line. That foul is on Megan Hodge, who just came into the ball game, and it's a 1-and-1 now, 17 foul for Powhatan. Iancu's first one up and good. Need them all now. 24-19, back with a 5. And Iancu could put Eastern View back to within 4. And she does nothing but that, 24-20.
9 points coming from the foul line out of the 20 points, Donnie.
And I got a feeling they're going to need every one of them before this is over. Jerry did not get called there. Henderson puts it out, missed it. Rebound, Eastern View. Iancu got it. 24-22. Eastern View back within 2. Backcourt pressure.
That's why you got to speed up the game right here, Donnie. That's why you got to speed up the game.
Steal. Iancu gets it outside. Trinity Washington will pull it out. Hackley will take a 3. No. Powhatan with a rebound. 2 minutes and counting, first half. And we got a jump ball call. That was a quick jump ball. Trinity didn't have her hand on the ball very long, but the official called it.
And it could have been a travel, too, because she was on the floor and then got up.
And they used to call that all the time.
Yep.
Shauna Callahan into the ball game now, and going out is Hodge. Eastern View with the basketball, trailing by 2. Minute 42 to go. Down low, McKenna Warren forces it up and in, and we're tied at 24. Backcourt pressure. Henderson leads it ahead. And an offensive foul is called on Sam Flippo.
That was excellent defense by Destiny Washington on that. Got in great position and drew that charge.
1 minute and 15 seconds. In the first half, we're tied at 24. Down low, trying to work it in at McKenna Warren. Ball will stay with Eastern View. Iancu will toss it in. Destiny Washington gets a pick. Can't get it to go. McKenna Warren right there, headed, lost it, got it back. Washington driving. And a whistle. I didn't see what happened. 3 seconds? 3-second call. Somebody in the lane too long. 58 seconds now left in the first half. Score all knotted at 24. Kayla Terry double teamed in the backcourt. Lehman underneath. Sam Filippo has it blocked. .45 seconds.
Blocked by McKenna Warren on that. She's playing great defense tonight. Can't give her that. Can't give her
Henderson
that.
for 3.
You got to find her. Can't give her that.
27-24. .30 seconds and counting. And a kick. Trinity Washington trying to get it in to McKenna Warren. Now Destiny Washington will come back in and Candace Brown will go out for Eastern View. Comes into Destiny Washington outside. Hackley. Ayanku almost lost it. Trinity Washington on the drive, couldn't finish. Flippo. Henderson. Ayanku on her. Two seconds. And a travel, and the first half has come to an end. First half is over with a score. The Eastern View Cyclones trailing the Powhatan Indians by a score of 27-24. We'll be back with the second half in just a few moments.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We are back and getting ready for the second half of tonight's Region 4B final game between the Powhatan Indians and the Eastern View Cyclones, 27-24. Powhatan is leading. 3-point shots keeping Powhatan in the ball game. Free throws keeping Eastern View.
Great observation there, Donnie. That's exactly what's going on. And if I'm Coach McCombs, I'm going to come out in the second half, and he loves to go boxing one. I would go boxing one to try to take either Faith Henderson out of the game and shut her down, or Kayla Terry, or go man-to-man pressure defense in the half court and in the full court. So we'll see what he does, but Faith Henderson's a really good player. You're going to have to try to shut her down.
Outside, 3-point shot. Corinne Lampman. They can all shoot from outside. That's the 6th 3-pointer of the night for the Powhatan Indians, and then they now lead 30-24. Ayanku missed it. Terry comes down with a rebound, or rather Sam Flippo. Now Terry outside. Henderson dumps it off. Henderson starts to make a move. Back outside it goes. Cirillo. Henderson for 3. No. Rebound comes down. Height really came in there. Kayla Terry missed it. Henderson. Another rebound. Cirillo. No.
I tell you, the ball's really bouncing to Powhatan tonight, Donnie.
And we got a hole there on Sadiah Brown.
It's not good when the ball's bouncing the opponent's way and the opponent is shooting 60% from three-point range.
It is not good. Like we always say, Gary, that first 3 or 4 minutes of that third quarter, and let's see who comes out flat, who comes out hot. So far it's been Powhatan.
Lampman passed up a shot there. The way she's shooting, I want her to shoot every time she touches it if she's got an open shot.
Well, she
right there.
She would not put it up. Henderson Gets it down low and throws it away.
That's why I want her to shoot it, because she had 2 open shots there and didn't shoot the ball.
Trinity Washington. Hayonko is free. Cannot get it to go. Destiny Washington drives off the glass, no good. Got it back and is fouled. And that's another case there where you could, I would say that Christy Henderson's got a little bit of a beef right there, because Sam Flippo was just standing there with her hands in the air and the official called it.
Yep.
That's what they teach you to do, and when it doesn't work.
I think Flippo is going to have to come out of the game because she's got 3 fouls.
Well, according to the clock, she only has 2.
Oh, is that all? Okay. I must have gave it to somebody else.
Washington puts the first one up, and Destiny will put the second one. Missed it. Rebound, Hayonku off the glass, got it in. Big rebound there by Angie Hayonku. 30-27, back to within 3. And thrown away. Catherine Cirillo. A little bit too high. Eastern View with a chance to tie down with a 3. Third period. Underneath, Hayonku. Puts it up. Got the roll. Put it up over Flippo. Almost a steal, and there's Washington.
Coach McCombs is moving Hayonku around now. Remember in the first half, she's been sitting over there in the left-hand corner, stationary. Now he's moving her around, trying to get her the ball.
And she's getting some shots down under.
Because she's moving around some. I agree with you, Donnie. Another shot passed up by Lampman. She should be shooting the ball.
She shot that one off the mark. Rebound underneath Flippo, and the foul. Foul is on McKenna Warren, her second. Not a shooting foul. Cirillo way outside.
Got to stay with Faith Henderson here. You don't want to give her an open shot, and I think Trinity realizes that.
But that's a mismatch there because Henderson's so much taller.
She's wide open. He's got to get on her.
Henderson. Cirillo in the corner. Lampman.
There's
3.
Lampman. Stay on her.
33-29. .416 to go. We are in the third period. Destiny Washington outside. Hayonku got the roll again. 33-31.
11 points for Hayonku.
Backcourt pressure.
Oh, no.
And wide open is Sam Filippo. I don't think you could press these guys too much. 35-31.
Yeah, they're pretty fundamentally sound. We've seen that, Donnie.
They're well coached.
Coach McCombs might come out of that press before it's over.
Warren gets it down. Hayonku for 2 more. Angie is on fire. 35-33. Henderson. Hayonku on her, and she gets by her and puts it up and missed it. Warren comes down with a rebound. Hayonku goes down on the floor, but now is up. Washington, Trinity Washington, we are tied at 35. And a steal almost. Lampman controls. Terry, a long 3. Man, that is the 8th three-pointer of the night, if my count is correct. And we got timeout on the floor, 2:46 to go, 38-35. The Powhatan Indians are on top, and we will keep it here and remind you of our live sponsor, Battlefield Automotive. featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. 547-3673. Able Heating and Air. There's peace of mind knowing that they're able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found in Sons, more than a respected funeral home, they support youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found in Sons, 825-3530. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. 317-1473. And finally, CFC Farm and Home Center. The service, knowledge, and the products you need for your farm, home, pets, and livestock since 1932.
Donnie, I'm just wondering what you're going to do when we televise the last game and you don't have John and I to entertain you every night or every other night.
I'm going to play golf every day.
Because we know that we're keeping you away from Bonanza. We know that.
Well, yeah. I'm hoping baseball's going to start up pretty soon. Destiny Washington trying to get it down to Yanku, and Flippo's on her. Flippo has got her. And it goes. Washington has it blocked. Cirillo, and Washington gets it back. Missed it. Henderson. Terry missed the, and a foul. That's got to be a, no, they call a jump ball on that. That was kind of classic over the back right there.
Yeah.
But they call it as a jump ball, and the arrow is pointing in the way of the Cyclones. So Yanku can't get the shot off. Filippo is right there. Hackley. Almost a steal. Now Yanku is free, but you can't get it to fall. Warren, no. Scramble for the ball. And I think that's going to be the third foul on McKenna Warren. It is. Candace Brown coming in. I'm not so sure I want to take her out right now. Maybe for the last minute 33 of this third quarter. But she's a force down low, and you don't want to be too long without her. Henderson gets it ahead. Kayla Terry. Terry wanted to take, or Henderson wanted to take that shot. Minute and 12. Henderson with a Yanku. Dumps it off to Flippo, missed the shot. Flippo puts it up again and got it. Sam Flippo, 40-35. Washington missed it. She really had no place to go there. Would have been better served bring that ball back out a little bit.
Yeah, Destiny's forcing it a little bit tonight, but she's hustling. I'll tell you what, she is. She's kept the possessions alive, and she's playing her game.
All these girls are hustling.
They missed a lot of shots inside tonight they don't usually miss.
Lampman outside, working the ball now with 25 seconds left. Henderson. Hayaku comes out on her. She gets by her. Now back out to Lampman. 10 seconds. Henderson down low. Cirillo missed it. Follow no good, and a foul. Destiny Washington, and she does not like that. 2 seconds left, third quarter. And going to the line will be Sam Flippo, the junior. Off the front iron, no good. Sam Flippo's second shot coming. 2 seconds left. Nail that one. Can Eastern View get off a shot with 2 seconds left? I don't know. Gonna be tough. Yanku makes a desperate toss, but the buzzer is sounded. Third quarter comes to an end with a score. The Powhatan Indians 41, the Eastern View Cyclones 35. You're watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, featuring Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, the service, knowledge, and products you need for your farm, home, pets, livestock, and equine. Since 1932, CFC Farm and Home Center.
From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints, 317-1473. More than just a respected funeral home, Found & Sons supports youth at all levels so they can become tomorrow's leaders. Found & Sons, 825-3530.
The final 8 minutes coming up in this ball game between the Eastern View Cyclones and the Powhatan Indians for the championship of Region 4B. The winner will get to play closer to home. The loser will have to travel. Both teams will be in the state playoffs. Henderson works it in to Cirillo. Back outside. Scramble, loose ball. And coming up with it, Destiny Washington. Trinity Washington with Cirillo on her.
And that's what
Takes it all the way, missed it, but she draws the foul.
that's what Eastern View needs, Donnie. They need turnovers right here now.
And that was not a shooting foul?
No, it hit the top of the expansion up there. They called it out.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a foul call. I apologize. Cirillo out to Terry and Kayla working on Hackley. Anderson, double team, drives and scores. This girl can play the game. 43-35.
She's very fundamentally sound, Donnie.
These kids have some height, and they are well coached. And there's some real talent on this team. You kind of wonder how they are seeded fifth.
Well, they're also hitting shots tonight, too.
And Lila Hackley puts 2 in and will go to the line.
A lot of times you come out, you shoot those shots, and you shoot 30% versus 60. Those three-pointers. You know how that is. Tonight they're hitting shots.
Hackley at the line, trying to complete a three-point play. And she does. 43-38, 5-point lead for Powhatan.
That was a big sequence there for Layla Hackley. That kept her team in the game.
Kayla Terry working on Hackley. Didn't get the 10-second count. Henderson.
Yeah, we've seen, Donnie, that would have been called by many. The 5-second call would have been called by many referees on that.
Yep. Lampman lost it all the way. Washington cannot get those balls to fall. Henderson drives, no good. Rebound, and there's a foul. That's got to be a foul on Flippo over the back. Third foul on Flippo. Under 6 minutes now left in the ball game. 43-38, a 5-point lead for Powhatan.
Big possession right here, Donnie. Big possession.
Hackley driving, lost it. And a foul is called on Henderson. Faith Henderson is charged with a foul. That's her second. 14th foul on Powhatan. Not a shooting foul again. Angie Ayanku will throw it in. Having trouble. Brown, Ayanku for two.
You know what happened there, don't you, Donnie? She was running out of time. She tried to throw it off the opponent's leg, and she threw it in, and Sanaya Brown got it and got it to Ayanku, and she scored.
Yeah.
Little luck never hurts.
Never. Henderson. Destiny Washington on her. She wheels. Lost it. And a foul is going to be called.
Wow.
That is a big turnaround.
I don't agree with that call, Donnie. That was a good defensive play there.
Foul on Destiny Washington. That's her third. And this, they say, is a shooting foul. Henderson at the line. Missed it. 43-40. Eastern View trailing by 3. Faith Henderson, second shot. Got that one. 44-40. Ayanku gets a pick. Baseline, turns, puts it up and in.
Wow.
Nice move there by Angie Ayanku. Pressure.
Freshman with a move like that, Donnie. That was beautiful.
She has kind of taken over things here in this fourth quarter and third quarter. Henderson. And a foul is going to be called. Henderson has all the moves. This girl can play the game.
But I'm telling you, and they're taught that way these days, Donnie, where they put their shoulder into the defensive person to draw the foul. That to me is not a foul because the defensive person is retreating with their hands up. And I do not like that call.
But they call it. Henderson puts the first one in, 45-42, back to a 3-point lead for Powhatan. McKenna Warren comes in now, playing with 3 fouls. Candace Brown goes out. And we got a timeout on the floor with timeout 45-42 Eastern View trailing, and we will pause for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
We're coming down to the wire, Gary Deal. 4:47 left in the ball game, and 45-42 Powhatan leading the Eastern View Cyclones at the line. Faith Henderson will shoot the second. She made the first of her free throws.
Still anybody's ball game, and Eastern View is hanging in there. They're not playing great tonight. They're playing decent, but they got to pick it up.
Well, they're playing a hot team, too.
Yes, they are.
These kids are hitting, I think, 8 3-pointers, if
Yes.
I'm correct. Destiny Washington stops and fires. No good. Got her own rebound, puts it up short. Warren got the roll and drew the foul. 46-44. And McKenna Warren will go to the line to pull her team within one if she can make this free throw.
You know what I liked with that sequence that time?
The ball went in.
The ball went in, but Destiny Washington shot the ball. She didn't just take off down the court. She followed her shot, kept the possession alive, got another shot, didn't go in, but they rebounded and got a three-point play.
And now McKenna Warren goes out, and Candace Brown comes back in. I think McCombs is trying to protect her on defense. Steal. And a foul is going to be called on Henderson. Faith is down. Hope she's okay. And they're helping her up. She looks like she's okay. I don't know this kid, but I would be willing to say that her leg would probably have to be broken before she would come out of this game. Eastern View with the basketball, trailing by one. Chance to go ahead. Ayanku missed it. And right there is Henderson. Kayla Terry. Lila Hackley on her.
Layla's played great defense tonight. She's played right up in the face defense.
Cirillo for two. Nice move down the lane. 48-45, 3:44 to go. Washington, nice play there by bringing that out. Ayanku is fouled. And all of a sudden, Trinity is not trying to force shots. She's bringing it out, and she's getting Ayanku a little breathing room there. The question, you can shoot. Sam Flippo making her case for not being called for a foul. That's her fourth of the night. 3:38 to go, 48-45. 3-point lead for Powhatan.
I'd like to see McKenna Warren in the game. I know she's got 3 fouls, but she's on the bench.
Both shots missed.
Only got 3 minutes to go, so.
A lot of height advantage out there now for Powhatan.
Here she comes. Coach is putting her in now, so need her in the game the last 3 minutes.
Yes. Lampman outside. Kayla Terry short. Rebound Washington.
It's almost worth taking the time out here to get her in the game, Donnie.
And Washington again forced that shot.
Yeah, she's forcing a lot of them tonight.
Down low. Hodge. Offensive foul.
That was a good call. She was trying to draw that foul again. That's the way you're taught. You know, stick your shoulder in there and try to draw the foul. He called a charger foul that time.
Sometimes you get some and sometimes you don't.
Right.
3 minutes exactly left. 3 points behind Eastern View. The winner, both teams go to the state playoffs. The winner, though, plays closer to home.
Coach McCombs is keeping Layla Hackley in the game tonight, too, because I think he sees how good a defense she's playing. She's playing up in the face defense on the point guard, and it's causing a little distraction.
The Yonku gets it outside. Trinity Washington setting up, 2:40 to go.
I try to get the ball to Yonku the way she's playing tonight and let her penetrate.
And it goes. Out of bounds, touch last by Corinne Lampman. Will stay with Eastern View. Kayanku getting it in. Washington outside to Hackley.
There she
Kayanku
is. There she is. There
takes
she
it to
is.
the basket,
there
puts
she
it up
is.
and in.
There she is.
Angie Kayanku, 48-47, 1 point lead for Powhatan. Hackley is called for the foul. Stuck that hand in there and she knew she was going to get called. 1-1. Both teams now in a 1-1 situation. And Kayla Terry, who I would venture to say is probably an 80% free throw shooter, will be at the line. Missed it. But right there is Cirillo.
Didn't block out there. They need to block out there, get that possession.
Coming down on 2 minutes now.
Look at the defense Layla Hackley's playing now. I love it. Freshman.
Lampman down the lane, dumps it off. Terry all the way. Missed it. And now they're not falling for Powhatan. Washington.
Go back to Yanku. Playing tight. Number 4 is playing tight on her. Flippo. There she comes, though.
Drive. Missed it, and a foul.
They're playing smart, Donnie. They're going to Hoyanku, and she's playing really well and penetrating. She's got a nice little shot inside.
Hoyanku at the line. 48-47. This could tie it, and it does.
$20 points for Hoyanku, Donnie.
She'll have another. Missed it. Was tied at 48. Scramble for the ball. Jump ball. And it will go to, no, it's not a jump ball. I think somebody was on the line. And now Mike McCombs wants to call a timeout with timeout on the floor. And the score tied at 48. Time in for this 30-second message.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community sponsors.
Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556.
CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200.
Found & Sons, 825-3530.
Well, shades of Eastern View and Henrico on Friday night. After all this time, we are tied at 48 with 1:31 to go in this game, Eastern View and Powhatan. Good ball game, Gary.
Very good ball game. And if Powhatan happens to win, Donnie, I hope their crowd doesn't come this way. I hope they stay over there.
I think this crowd will. I think this crowd will. Powhatan with a basketball. Will he try to play for one shot? 1:31 to go. Now some of the Eastern View kids are trying to get out on the floor over here. We need to stop that. Cirillo. Terry.
Layla Hackley, again, is causing problems for Terry. She's playing really good.
Cirillo is tripped. No, she walked. That could have gone either way.
That could have.
1 minute and 9 seconds left in this ball game. We are tied at 48.
Coach Henderson didn't like that call.
For the Region 4B Championship.
Trying to get the ball to Yanku.
Under a minute. Warren puts it up. Got it.
Big shot by McKenna
Warren. 50-48, Eastern View by 2.
Don't need any fouls here, Donnie. No fouls.
I promise you I won't call one. And a foul is called, and that's on Henderson. And now Eastern View, with a 2-point lead, will go to the bench as Christy Henderson calls a timeout for Powhatan to discuss things. 39 seconds left, Gary. We're going to keep it here. heck of a ball game.
And you know who was in the midst of that turnover there, Donnie? Layla Hackler.
She's played a really good defensive game.
She really has. I didn't know she could play defense like that. I haven't been following them except for the last 5 or 6 games this year, and she's surprising me with her defensive prowess on the court.
And while we got a second here, remind you again of our sponsors, our live sponsors always, Battlefield Automotive, Able Heating and Air, Found & Sons, Cash Imprints, and CFC Farm and Home Center. Again, we thank our sponsors for making these telecasts possible. Eastern View with the lead and the basketball with the last 39 seconds. But remember, Powhatan has made 8 threes tonight.
Yes.
In it comes. Hayanku splits the defense and is fouled. Corinne Lampman, the sophomore, will be charged with a foul, and that's her 3rd. Two shots now, the double bonus. Big shots, Hayanku, the clutch freshman. Got it. That girl's got ice water in her veins. She just walked up there and popped it in.
She's playing so well tonight in the clutch, and she's so smooth going to that basket until she's going to be a whale of a player going forward.
Couldn't get the second one to go, and now it's a 3-point lead with some 3-point shooters on the floor. Kayla Terry will take a 3. Missed it. Rebound, McKenna Warren. Looking for help, and she finally finds Washington, who is fouled.
I'm surprised Coach McCombs didn't call timeout in that sequence there. But they're going to the line again.
And we have another timeout, I think, on the floor. 18 seconds left. And they're putting the ball down here. I would think somebody's going to the free throw line.
I thought so too, but I'm not sure what they called, Donnie, but I think it's Eastern View ball. So they need to get the ball inbounds here, and I assume that Powhatan will foul.
Well,
if they don't get the ball within like 5 seconds.
What I don't like is that Eastern View has the ball under Powhatan's basket. They got to get it in. They got to get it up court, and they have 18 seconds to do it.
Well, I'd be trying to set a pick for Trinity Washington and get the ball in her hands, but Angie Hanyanku, the way she shoots foul shots, she's not a bad option either.
Oh no, Trinity Washington is good at bringing it up, but I want it in Hanyanku's hands. McKenna Warren will throw it in. 18 seconds left. Hanyanku.
They got a foul. Oh.
And a steal, and Henderson lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, Hanyanku just can't stand there with the ball. There's too much time to go.
She's thinking she's going to get fouled.
But they're not fouling yet. They're trying to come up with that loose ball. That was a foul.
And now we got a foul. Cirillo will be charged with a foul, and Trinity Washington will go to the line. And they are big now, especially this first one.
One shot. We need one shot here, Donnie.
To make it a 2-possession game.
Yes, exactly. One shot, go back, play solid defense, no fouls.
Big points here. Got it. Soft touch, got the roll off the front iron. 52-48. Christy Henderson will call timeout and talk it over again. She's got to put in some 12-second. If you got a 12-second 4-point play, now's the time to bring it out.
It's one of those Stephen Curry plays, right? Shooting from inside half court.
Well, it's this, we have seen the fans this year who have watched basketball on the Culpeper Media Network have got their money's worth. We have had some exceptionally good basketball. And again, we thank our sponsors for making this all possible.
And I've enjoyed telecasting with you, Donnie. It's been fun for me just being out here in the environment and seeing this good basketball.
Well, I've enjoyed it too. I always do. Every year we've been doing this for, I've been doing this for 20 years.
Yep.
I think. And every year it's a new exciting game. Trinity Washington now can make it a 5-point lead. She puts that right through. 53-48.
No fouls.
And they haven't started the clock.
No
now
fouls.
they do.
Layla shouldn't be on her that close. I'm not sure why she's on her that close. She should not be on her.
Anyway, we got a foul, and it's going to send Kayla Cherry to the line with 8 seconds.
Layla will learn that. She's a freshman, and she made a freshman mistake there, getting too close to her on that sequence. But she'll learn. She's played a heck of a game on the defensive end.
And then we got a second whistle here. Now these two officials are discussing things. Not sure what the problem is. They're going over to the scores table. And apparently everything is okay. I think they thought that Kayla Terry had slipped in there and wasn't supposed to shoot. She makes the first one.
Stopping the clock like that, it changes the whole complex of the game right now.
8 seconds left. And this can make it a 3-point game, and it does. And we got a foul immediately.
Need one of these, Donnie. Need one.
Going to the line. Trinity Washington, 53-50.
If I was Coach McCombs, I'd just set up in a zone defense. Depending on what she does here, if she makes one, I wouldn't foul and even get close to a shooter.
Well, if you make one, they can come down and get a 3-point. I mean, and it still doesn't hurt you.
Exactly. You need one here and just go back and play solid defense and no fouls.
Well, we missed that one.
Got to have one.
I do not want to take this team into overtime.
Nope.
Missed them both.
Got to get back. Should be back.
Cirillo.
Give her the two. Give
All
her the
the
two.
way.
Give her the two. No fouls.
Missed it. Washington the rebound. That's your ball game. The Eastern View Cyclone Girls have won the Region 4B tournament by a score of 53-50 over the Powhatan Indians. We will hold it right here. We've got some police presence on the floor here after Friday night's debacle. And we are, I assume, going to have the trophy presentation in just a moment. You got to give a lot of credit to the 5th-seeded Powhatan Indians. They played a whale of a basketball game.
They did, Donnie. They came out and they shot the ball so well from three-point range. Luckily for Eastern View, they didn't shoot the ball as well the second half as they did the first half from long range, but they played, like you said, one heck of a game.
And now we're going to have the presentation of the trophies. Powhatan Indians, the regional runner-up trophy in 4B. Anderson, the whole team coming out now to accept the trophy. And you got to give these kids credit. They had a big lead there for a while. They just couldn't hold it. Sean Somerville over there doing the announcing. He's done a fine job this summer. And now the trophy for the Region 4B championship. The Eastern View Cyclones, and here they come. And there they go. Eastern View. And some of the Eastern View basketball players, boys team, are out there celebrating with them. What a ball game. Eastern View coming back from way down and winning it by a score of 53-50. And I think the Cyclones are going to cut the nets here in a moment. And while they do, let's give everybody a rundown on who scored what tonight, Gary. They're taking pictures. And
for Powhatan, Donnie, Faith Henderson had a really good game. She had 15 points. And Lampman, who was shooting so well the first half, she had 13. And those two led Powhatan. And for Eastern View, what can you say about Angie Onyanku? She played like a senior. She was a freshman. And some of those moves, so smooth, going to the basket in clutch situations. She had 21 points. McKenna Warren got her exact average, it's what I have her for, at 11 points. And Sanaya Brown had 7. And Hayla Hackley on the defensive end in the second half. Great job, girls.
It was. Where we will play next, we are not sure. It will be Friday night, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Probably, I would say either Cortland or Orange, and more likely, if Orange doesn't have a ball game, they have a big gym, and we have played over there in some state games before. So that may be where we are, but wherever we are, Eastern View's girls will be playing on Friday night in the state first round. This is kind of a playoff, a play-in game. And the finals and the semifinals will be in 2 weeks, and I think they're in Richmond. But right now, the girls are over there celebrating, taking pictures. You got to be happy for Mike McCombs and all these girls. They played their hearts out this year, and they are the Region 4B championships. And that's just about going to do it for us tonight. We hope to see you Friday, and we'll be letting you know where it's going to be. I'm sure it will run on the Culpeper Media Network. Until then, this is Donnie Johnston and Gary Deal bidding you a very pleasant good evening, reminding you that the Eastern View Cyclone Girls are Region 4B champions and won tonight over Powhatan by a score of 53-50. You've been watching Eastern View Cyclone basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.